Ah, shit. Wait, nandito na si Andren.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello, pare.
What you playing? It looks like a samurai fox
It's a,
slashing.
it's a Sparkster. Isa siyang ang galing nung ano no, nung aking streaming setup.
Yeah, yeah, very let's say bare bones. I like bare bones
Very
setups.
2000s.
Yeah, yeah. So I see he has a bladed weapon. He kind of looks like Tails, to be honest.
Para siyang
Like,
Sonic at Tails na pinagsama kasi dude, you think Sonic is fast? Look at this guy. This guy's fast.
yeah,
Okay, okay natalo. I fucking hate this.
I thought you loved it. The way you were talking about it, parang naangasan ka sa larong yan.
It is super fun. It's just ang bilis niya eh. Ikaw, kumusta ka? We're just waiting for this is Gaming Gamers. And we're just being casual right now, waiting for si River. He might
Yeah,
come, he might not come, you know. We have lives, we have jobs. Well,
yes.
these guys have jobs, I don't. Pero
Oh, pare, it's
introduce
just a
yourself,
job.
Andrew.
It's just a job living, pare. Oh, man,
Wow,
hell yeah.
wow, puta.
Wow. Boom, pare. Ako si
Boom.
Andren Bernardo, comedian extraordinaire. Yes, and yes, I tell dick jokes for a living, and yeah, I am very proud of my work. And with me is introduce yourself, Giselle, as I get my vape and
Okay.
alcohol.
My name is Giselle Nicolas. I make comic books. And I think this is my only current podcast bukod sa nagmamarunong na whatever. Um, and you could read my comics at penlab.com. Dylan and Joan with Adam David. You just Google it. Penlab, Dylan and Joan, Giselle Nicolas, Adam David. It'll show up. Or Hiwaga, nasa another Green World page. We're readying for yung release namin sa Penlab sa September. I'm very excited para dun sa scrolling release kasi it's a different format. It's gonna look very different from yung printed format that we're gonna put out later this year. Na full-size comic book. Hindi siya mini comic book kasi siyang full-size comic book. That's pretty impressive, Andren, right?
That's very cool. That's very cool.
That's very cool. That's very cool. To the
By the
two
way,
people that ano,
how the futuristic is this, Giselle? My smoke machine is connected to a USB, pare. That is connected, pare, through a fucking analog with the fucking dude. The things you do know for lung cancer. Okay.
can you explain to me ano yung what vape? Because I used to vape. I used to
Yeah,
vape a little bit.
yeah.
What flavors do you rock?
Oh fuck! It's tropical punch. Yes, it's tropical punch, and it's called relax. Pero it's spelled RELX, like parang new metal spelling, like yung power with PWR. Yeah,
Now can
power.
I ask?
Yeah.
Can I suppose something? Yung
Hmm.
person na nag-name nito, that is he so relaxed? He's just so chill that he just wants to use one vowel instead of yung two vowels, or
Yeah.
is he so hocked up and stressed out and like living you modern speed na parang I gotta spell this as fast as possible, take out
Yeah.
the ray.
I think yung second.
Yeah,
I'll give you a third option. Hindi na niya
okay.
ma-pronounce yung A kasi may tracheal malfunctions.
How comes that's the third option? Walang option three na is like, oh, he has dyslexia. That's a popular
I,
option.
I didn't go for the easy joke kasi Giselle. You know
You
me.
don't
I
you don't go
challenge
for the
myself.
you always go, it's very telling for me na I know you. We've known each other a long time. I know yung comedy mo. I've always said that parang Andren spells his comedy just like how he spells jugular with a J. Because he always goes for the jugular. All of his
Oh,
jokes.
hate
Laging kill,
this.
pare.
I hate this so much.
That's not how my friend talks.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, current news. Did you alam? We're up to date on the current topics. That sets the internet ablaze. Hey, how about that trailer? Huh? How about that
Pare.
trailer, Giselle?
About that trailer. How about J. Jonah Jameson? How about si Whiplash, not my speed, returning. Ay, you don't know this pala kasi you just
No,
heard your
no.
voice, no?
I thought you were saying use of Spider-Man,
Yeah,
not
this is a
Homecoming.
Spider-Man trailer.
Okay.
It's the
Yeah,
original
yeah.
Jonah Jameson guy playing yung character niya.
Okay, okay.
Pero they updated him, hindi na siya newspaper editor kasi newspapers don't exist anymore.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yung pictures of
Yeah.
the Spider-Man. Okay,
He's
okay. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
he's more
Yeah,
like
yeah.
who's that guy? The gay frogs guy?
The Gay Fox guy.
Yung Jonestown, Jamestown, that guy na yung info news, info dump, that crazy guy. I think
Yeah,
Rex would
see,
probably listen to him.
yung Jonestown Massacre.
Not
That guy.
Jonestown.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
it's no, you know this guy, he's the fat guy na who goes on Joe
Alex
Rogan.
Jones. Alex
Alex
Jones.
Jones.
Alex
Alex
Jones.
Jones. I keep thinking of Jonestown Massacre. That's a very good indie band and a very massacre.
Damn,
Okay.
Giselle, you weird. Pero,
So
so
okay.
I saw the trailer. And
Okay. Okay.
are you going for into the Spider Verse type of thing? Because I watched all three of the original ones with Tobey Maguire, and like
Yes.
Doc Ock is back. So is this like a universe jump thing again?
This
Like,
is yeah. Let me just okay. Let's just set yung tone. This is for yung. It's not even yung full trailer. It's the sneak peek trailer ng
okay,
bagong Spider-Man Far From
that
Home.
that that's a lot of sneak peeks, pare.
I
For
know.
that trailer.
Yeah, the fucked up thing is, yung producer ng whole Marvel said, we might not even do a trailer kasi we just want people to see the movie for what it is. And they came out with the trailer pa, okay. Pero like, I should have gone into it zero kasi I went dun sa second movie not having watched him first. It was just a random thing. Tapos I really enjoyed myself. I like those
Okay.
kids. Do you like that
Yeah,
cast?
yeah. Like I love like I just recently like 6 months ago watched Far From Home, yung Spider-Man, and ang ganda ng
Hmm.
portrayal nila ni Mysterio. Kasi I read a bit lang. All Spider-Man lore I know is from the PS1 and Spider-Man
Yeah.
1 and 2 from PS1. That's all the lore I know. So alam ko background ni Mysterio is a illusionist magician. Pero hindi nila pwedeng gawin 'yon sa modern time. So he was just this like parang magaling siya sa CGI and fucking
Yeah.
tech shit. Yeah, that was pretty good.
I
Gusto ko yung
like
heel turn niya. Yeah.
I really appreciate
And
si
you know,
Zendaya.
one more thing.
Okay.
Sobrang petty ng death niya. Like, okay, mamamatay na ako. Ano yung last na gagawin ko? Sasabihin ko yung real
Fuck
identity
you.
of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
that
gonna
was
get
so
you.
good.
That's
Yeah.
good. I like yung character ni Zendaya, how she plays si MJ. Kasi I
Okay.
feel like it's
Okay.
very anime. It's very schoolgirl anime na parang siya yung big sister type. Alam mo yun?
Yes. Yes.
Like the cool girl na parang hindi
Yeah.
na, like, she's attractive kasi she's so cool. Ganon.
Yes.
I like that. I like that. I like this.
And
I like si Peter Parker.
actually, he's second. I think he's on par with the original one, si Tobey Maguire. Di ko masyadong, again, my preference lang, he's way more handsome and talented than me. Like, I didn't like Andrew Garfield's portrayal that much. Like,
Mm.
pati yung story, yung corny, yung, like, he was trying to save Mary Jane and the web became a hand. Parang I'm reaching out
What?
to you.
I
And I
didn't
was
know
like,
this. I didn't
ooh,
want to watch those movies.
this fucking stinks. Pero yeah, I'm
Tigil
excited kasi,
mahal. Is that like
yeah,
a
like,
metaphor
yeah,
to
of
try to
course it
catch
is.
her?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know, pero
pero,
isn't that already like literally what it is? It's trying to catch the Mary Jane.
yeah, that doesn't make sense. Because he was trying to catch him rin naman eh. They didn't need the fist.
Hindi magigets the audience if we don't make it a symbol. What's a
Yeah.
symbol for catching someone? A web? No, make it a hand.
Yeah, hindi spider si Mary Jane. Yeah, pero one thing I'm excited for them in this movie is second favorite villain ko. Second favorite Spider-Man villain ko. First is Sandman. Second si Doc Ock. I fucking love Doc Ock kasi he's just this out of shape nerd who got all his powers from the tentacles.
I don't even.
He's the best.
He's this monk. He has a monk hairdo, di ba?
Hmm.
Uh,
I thought he died. He died the second one.
who
Why is
cares?
he alive? It
Who
doesn't matter.
cares?
It's just-
Why are there
it's just-
three different ages of Spider-Man? One is played by a different nationality. Well, they're both are British. Both Spider-Man are British. Nga pala. Si Tom Holland
Yeah,
is
yeah.
British. Who cares? It's you know what I sabi ko nga sa friend ko, it's like I'm a jaded fuck. I did not want to like this trailer. Pero I was yelling at the trailer. I was invested.
It was
Pero
good.
in my, yung part na parang, you can't change, don't change the spell. And like si Peter is like, oh no, my best friend's gonna forget who I am.
I hate
and-
this. I hate that.
No, I was
Nagalit ako sa
yelling
kanya.
about, why didn't you fucking think of this before? I fucking hate you, Peter. Why? You're supposed to be smart. You idiot.
Oh, like as it's happening, like di ba kayo wala ba kayo sit down ni Doctor Strange? Look, here's what here. Parang contract signing. This is what I want. This is what I want. And we can just parang ganun
You,
eh.
you,
Like,
you are you're a rabid fan of Star Trek Far From Home. What is that fucking thing that I hate? Into Darkness.
Into Darkness. I
How
don't know.
do you like say that? See Khan as Stephen Strange.
Actually, I have no idea who Doctor Strange is. I never read
Yeah.
him as a. But he plays it great with his big forehead. Yeah, I like it. Does
It's funny how
Strange have
that guy is like he could be the ugliest guy ever. Also very handsome.
Yeah, actually. Again, I'll bring up this meme then. I saw this meme. It's very mean, but I don't care. Sinabi na, I am Benedict Cumberbatch. I want to star in. Tapos may nakalagay sa kamay niya, human movies. Implying that he looks like an alien.
He does. He does.
He does.
I was very excited. I don't know why because I think when I first watched it, parang oh, there's a green grenade. Hindi ko naisip na parang that's the Green Goblin. What else could that be?
Mhm.
Ganon.
Yeah.
I was
Sino ba
just
siya?
amazed.
Akala ko nga si Green Goblin siya, di ba?
No, si Green Goblin nga. But
Okay.
I just didn't connect it because I didn't
Okay.
see yung ugly face of Willem Dafoe. Spider-Man.
Pero do you think like I would have liked that na lang if they stayed true a bit to the comic na it was a pumpkin instead. How great would that be?
Oh.
Like he had a pumpkin bomb.
No. This is gonna go. This is not deep. This is like surface
Okay.
level little geek.
Okay.
You're thinking of Hobgoblin. That's different.
There's
from
another.
Green
There's
Goblin.
another goblin.
Yeah,
Okay.
the other
Okay.
guy is just a crook who stole yung costume and shit, and
Oh.
that's why he had like. Sabi niya, I'm not gonna copy this guy too much, so instead of green, it's gonna be pumpkins. But I'm still gonna look like a goblin. Kasi I can't, parang I might be a thief, pero I'm not unoriginal.
Oh, like may honor amongst cosplayers, tama.
That's just so tacky. If I have to alter it a bit, so I don't feel
Yeah.
like I'm stealing.
Yeah, para may integrity ako as I kill innocent people with my bombs.
Did you like the trailer?
I love it actually.
Yeah.
It got me like hyped for the movie, and I'm kind of sick now of like crossovers. Because like, what's into the Spider-Verse gonna be after this movie? I mean, what more can they do with Spider-Man? I mean, yeah, but yeah, I don't know.
Just now.
Do you think-
just more.
Do you think they're gonna make a Venom Spider-Man crossover? Because Venom was one of his biggest.
I feel like that's the
Akala ko nga Spider-Man was like the equivalent of Batman and Joker, yung Spider-Man and Venom stuff. Like, yeah. where they turned
I,
Venom into a comedic fucking anti-hero with all of
pero
these
like
movies.
si Venom was always like sort of like a big goon asshole type.
Uh,
Like
like
they
a funny guy type.
he's he wasn't evil he just wanted to fuck with Spider-Man and fuck him up He could also do good. I think that was the thing kasi
Okay, okay.
that's why hindi naman ganun kagandang villain. Hindi siya magandang villain for Spider-Man si Venom. He's just cool. He just looks
Yeah,
cool. Ganun.
yeah. It's kind of pangit nga rin kasi technically it's two guys thinking. But technically he's fighting two people, Brock and the symbiote. So yeah, I
I
guess
haven't
you're.
watched yung Venom movie. I haven't watched yung
It's
Carnage
good.
trailer kasi
It's good.
it is it? Okay.
That's why I'm scared because it's more a comedy than an action movie. Yung Venom. So it's may mga hilarious barbs between them.
That's
Fight him, Brock. No, I don't. What are
That's
you, a pussy?
si Zombieland director. Tapos
Okay.
I liked his work. I even watched yung do you remember yung news story dati na there was a pizza guy who held up a bank
Ah, yung
tapos
Pizzagate. Yeah, yeah.
yung with the bomb
Oh
attached to
fuck
his
you.
neck,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that. I remember that.
right?
It's a
Yung
Netflix. Yeah.
that si Zombieland creator made a movie that was sort of like that. Tapos si Aziz Ansari, tapos meron siyang bomb on his neck and they're trying to rob a bank. They made it a comedy, pero when I read yung full story, it was so
Horrible.
fucking sad.
It was horrible. Dude.
It was the
Like
worst fucking thing ever.
it had a documentary on Netflix, and
Yeah.
dude, I didn't watch the death scene of the. I just fucking skipped it. Like, I
I
don't need
mean,
this.
imagine mo na parang they got you in on that thing. Tapos parang it's not a real bomb. And then later it's like, get this off of me. That's scary.
Yeah. So that was our review of the Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah. One more thing that I wanted to talk about just a little is like, have you seen the casting for the new? Because I am a fan of Cowboy Bebop. Like, have you seen the
I
casting?
do not.
You do not know
do-
about Cowboy?
No, I saw. I've been seeing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Ito. John Cho does not read as cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
From the
just
Harold and Kumar movies. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't wanna. He also reads as old na ngayon for I don't know. You could cast a black guy and I would see Spike Spiegel.
Okay.
Pero I don't know, John Cho's just not yung the things I see yung screenshots, it's not doing it for me. I mean,
Yeah, kasi
it,
like the difference between him and Heath Ledger, like kasi I was reserved then with Heath Ledger because Heath Ledger was a serious actor. He wasn't in like too many comedies. I mean, A Knight's
he
Tale
was in A Knight's Tale.
but but you can see he was gruff. You can actually see how it could work with him as a Joker.
He just made it work. He just
Ah.
really fucked shit up, diba? I know, he was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
amazing
Yeah.
I don't know. He
And I'm
doesn't
scared
look
kasi
like Spike to me. He's so small. Ano
yeah.
yun?
And like with ito rin yung sakit ng with most ito yung theory ko why most um anime to live action adaptations don't work. Kasi they'll never look as cool as the anime versions, right? Oh, Giselle fell asleep with my story, guys. Ooh, Andre, you stink. You know, I love shitting on everything that you love, and oh, si Giselle. Hindi, I don't mean that, guys. I love Giselle very much, and I'm just feeling dead there. Hello, guys. Kumusta kayo sa gaming gamers? Comment kayo sa comment section. As how about you guys? Did you enjoy the new Spider-Man trailer? Hit me up in the comments, pare. Smash that heart button, pare, so I would know. Yeah. I don't know, diba? Yun nga yung weird. They're never gonna look as cute as the anime versions. Like, can you ever imagine an anime version of Samurai Champloo? Right? That's gonna be weird. Yeah. You know, guys, I've been playing a lot of games lately. Medyo nga mahirap. Like, tapusin ng isang game. Lalo na if you spent 2,000 pesos on it, you know, you want it to be good. But you're just playing it kasi, you know, yun yung nangyayari sa akin with Scarlet Nexus. Yeah. Yeah. So K-pop. Sino dito nakikinig? I forgot. I'm talking to no one, pare. Ang awkward, no, kung wala kang kabound sa podcasts. Kaya nga mahirap talaga kung mag-isa kang nagsasalita. Wala kang kabounce. Kaya feeling ko yung mga true Sociopaths lang yung may kaya ng episode mag-isa. Yeah. Ang hirap talaga kausapin yung sarili mo minsan. Pero, kayo guys, nangyayari rin ba sa yan, yung kinakausap niyo yung sarili niyo? As in, kinakausap niyo talaga yung sarili mo with like mouth and words coming out of you. Pansin ng kapatid ko yan kanina eh. Like, parang kinakausap ko yung sarili ko. And I think it's healthy naman. Like, you're expressing yourself, letting things out. Di ba? One more thing, guys, before, as I wait for Giselle to go back. I'm such an old man now na napapansin ko, like, ako na yung uncool kuya. Kasi recently, I've gotten into K-pop. And like, napansin ko, fuck. Nakita ng kapatid ko yung stories ko kasi I posted a song from ITZY. Yes, yung Mafia in the Morning. Tapos, nakita ng kapatid ko, tapos nung nakita kami face to face, ew kuya, huwag mo naman gawing hobby yung likes ko. You know, I became that guy, pare. I became this 32-year-old who's trying to get into like younger Gen Z bullshit. Pero I genuinely like it. I don't know. Hindi naman ako yung mga boomers or like mga millennials na ganito. "Oh, I don't get the Gen Z people." Don't get me wrong, there are things about Gen Z people that I hate, but you know, I don't fucking dislike what some of what they want, right? Let me see in the comments, guys. Let me see how this is going. So yeah. Oh fuck, I can't find my phone. Well, mamaya na lang, guys. Ba nangyari kanina? Oh, may pusa na pala ako. Yes, I adopted a cat. That's really cute. I named him Henry. Yeah, Henry. Uh, kasi mukha siyang Henry eh. Sabi ng kapatid ko. At in all reality, mas inaalagaan ng kapatid ko si Henry kasi I vape. So I know like cats. Oh, fuck. Nag-brown out kila Giselle. Well, that's fine. Let me see on the comments. We're gonna cut this short, I guess. So as you guys get ready for the week hump day. Yes, hump day. Fuck, where's my phone? So lang guys. So apparently nag-brown out kila Giselle. So we're gonna cut this short, I guess. As I see most of your comments, probably wala. So let's see. Gaming gamers, lion tamers, the other gaming gamers. Oh, Gerald Manuel, I'm sorry. My cat is with my sister tonight because again I'm vaping, so it's fine. We talked about a lot of shit, like the trailer for Spider-Man. That was pretty dope. Well, yeah, yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I guess since like brown out, um, is this gonna be archived? Like, let me see them. And yeah, so thank you for watching, guys, and good night.
Hello? Hello? Putang inang nawala ng kuryente sa amin. Oh my God. Bumalik pa si Andren. Oh my God. Slightly ominous video of a person in front of a camera talking, waiting for his co-host to come back. Nawala ng kuryente sa Batangas. Oh my God. Okay.
Yes. Yun yung tribute natin sa mga rolling blackouts noong 90s.
Wow.
Sige.
Okay.
Prepare ko yung joke na yan, Giselle, in
Thank you.
case.
You know what? Gusto ko yung core ng joke na yun. Corey siya.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one who
Like-
ruined the economy after Marcos, Giselle.
Oo.
I don't know what to believe, pero it was just a joke. Any of you who are watching.
I like yung tone na yun. It's like yung tone is like, tao, please wag mo ako paalisin sa Catch-22. I still wanna drink here.
Well,
I
that's
was
not an
just
option
joking
anymore.
Oh. Okay.
She's
We
never
were
gonna watch
talking
this one.
about Cowboy Bebop. I don't like si Jancho. Just on purely visual,
Pero how about my point na it'll never be as good as like the original anime because it'll never be as cute or as cool as the drawings. I think that's a big part, man. Like, Spike Spiegel was hot as fuck, dude. And then John Cho is just lanky Harold
I
and
just
Kumar.
want someone looking imposing, you know? I don't think imposing pag si John Cho, I think he could pull off a version of that naman. But, ewan ko, alam mo, purely visual lang naman I don't know if I start watching it, it's fine. I don't mind si Faye. I don't mind si Black Dog. What's his name?
Black Dog was pretty cool.
Yeah. I just think, okay, sige. To be a little bit insully, okay. Faye looked, kasi anime So Faye looked like a teenage girl sa show
Mm-hmm.
Alam mo yun? Pero it's fine. She should look like a woman naman dito. I like yung costume. But it just, it looks like a bad cosplay, yung whole show.
Yeah, that's most live action adaptations, to be fair.
Ito pala, to be fair, yung Cowboy Bebop was on the tail end ng hand-drawn animation. So, medyo blurry yung itsura niya, di ba? It's not exactly like a crisp anime. And looking at super crisp HD visuals nung John Cho stuff, that's one strike against it. It doesn't look exactly, it doesn't feel like it's an old thing.
Do you think it would benefit it if it was filmed like yung mga 90s kung fu movies, like with the lines, tapos yung may mga blurry dots?
Okay, I know you hate yung Stranger Things. Oh, I don't know if you hate that. Pero they did something sa cinematography that they added yung grain. That kind of helped it. Ganun, na parang, kasi they knew that it was an 80s, 70s throwback. You know what I think would help it?
Sorry.
You know what I think would help it if they didn't make it. They just sat at home. I don't know. It's weird Like, what episode do you want to see there?
Oh, fuck. Yung sa movie, yung kalaban ni Spike Spiegel, yung... I forgot his name. It's been
yung
years.
Guy from Abu Dhabi or something from the Middle East.
The guy yung they had this sick ass train fight. Like siya kasi brawler. Yeah, I want that episode.
You know, sinong bagay na Spike Spiegel who doesn't look anything like Spike Spiegel at all?
Let's say it at the same time, pare. Let's see kung may
Okay.
mind meld tayo. On three. One,
One,
two.
two, three. Chow Yun Fat.
Jason Statham.
No.
Okay. Jason Statham. How would be cool as Spike Spiegel? John Cho?
Jason's.
John Cho,
No,
the fat dude.
I said you did not listen. I said Chow Yun Fat.
Chow Yun Fat. Yeah.
Like he doesn't look anything like Spike Spiegel, pero he looks like someone who could beat you up and is also quiet. Yun lang naman hinihingi ko.
Well, that was Jason Statham then. I don't know why.
That's
What I
not
said was so
Jason
crazy.
Statham.
Why
He's
it was so crazy.
noisy. Have you not seen all of your Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrel movies?
No, I
You
was thinking
watch-
of the transporter. The transporter.
He is
Jason
also
Statham.
very noisy.
He's
sa
not. He's not
transporter.
noisy.
He's like, oh, sorry, girls don't dig the car, or something like that. But get in the it. That's not how you do it. You should have followed. You know how noisy he is. He talks to himself and says, "Frank, you should have followed your rules. Why did you break your own rules, Frank?" He talks to himself in that movie.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
But I do like CJ. I could sort of see. I get at least he's more imposing than si John Cho. Baka kasi si Jason Statham, he's his own archetype na eh. Like si
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Jason Statham he's done so many movies na parang he's a legit star. I love him. Ano.
It would be great if they casted Jackie Chan. That's
I would. Oh, si Jackie Chan. I didn't know this. He had an anime adaptation of an 80s styled anime, Night Stalker or City Stalker. One of those animes, the 80s.
I know he had a cartoon about him.
So, he had a cartoon, but he also adapted an anime na parang well-loved, City Stalker or something. One of those anime na may magandang kotse and like alam mo yung kasabay ng Ranma, yung matatangkad yung tao.
Wait, okay.
So yeah, I'm not excited about yung Cowboy Bebop thing. I don't know how you would do it I don't know how you would do it.
Yeah, it's an episodic, like it's an anime. Like there were like a couple of movies, but like I don't know, episodic things. Like your friend said na si Noel said that there was a series about Dune that didn't work. Kasi it was
Yeah.
a book. So yeah, it was So you were
Well-
gonna ask me? Yeah, go yourself.
Well, I think naman kasi sa Cowboy Bebop, it's more na it's so wild. You would have to spend so many like millions and millions to duplicate one episode ng Cowboy Bebop. Like, you went to
Yeah.
fucking space with Space Trucker Lady.
Different
Oh,
planet.
I want to
different
see
planets.
Space Trucker Lady. I want si Kathy Bates to play
Yeah.
si Space Trucker Lady. Some tough broad
Brolic.
play
Yeah.
her. Or like kahit si Amanda Waller sa Suicide Squad, she could play a Space Trucker Lady.
Fuck yeah. Or like
Yeah.
sino yung chick na yun sa...
It's too
Uma
it's like
Thurman.
remaking it's like remaking The Lion King eh. Like it's not gonna be the same. So parang you're bringing all this baggage into the thing. Na parang, oh, I want to see that and that and that. So it's parang, you're not gonna see that and that. You're gonna see John Cho.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, sige. Okay, let's move on from that. Kasi I think tapos na yun.
You're a great
Explain
segue.
to me. You were
Okay.
super happy and I think bagong gising ako or something. So hindi nag-register sa utak ko how important yung pagbalik ni CM Punk. And then yung brother-in-law ko talked to me about it. And then all of you other wrestling heads, mat heads I like to call them, the squared ring jocks,
Yes.
nerds,
Yes.
are like, it's like the second coming of Jesus Christ.
It really was, dude.
Oh.
Oh my god. Like,
Tell me about the pop. Tell me about yung
Okay.
lead up to this. Kasi it's like, ang explanation sa ng brother-in-law ko, there have always been rumors for years and years and years na babalik siya. And
Yeah.
ngayon bumalik siya. So it's like, it's a long time coming.
okay, here. It started when he left the company. I forget when. Other wrestling fucking nerds will correct me on this. But he left because he dropped this infamous pipe bomb before. This was before he left. He dropped this infamous pipe bomb. Pipe bomb meaning like it's between a work and a shoot. type of promo where like he said he wasn't happy with WWE.
Oh wait,
They
is this the one where he sat in the middle of the
yes,
ring and just laid
yes,
down yung kanyang law?
yes.
Okay, I remember that. That was pretty
Oh,
cool.
he said, "Fuck Vince McMahon, sana mamatay na siya." So, sinabi niya retarded yung anak niya si Shane. And he said like pinupush si John Cena. And I'm a wrestler, not a sports entertainer. Dude, when I was hearing that, because Vince McMahon doesn't like calling, he doesn't like the term professional wrestling. He likes the term sports entertainment. Para pamasa eh. Kasi when you say professional wrestler, it just categorizes you in this one thing, which doesn't make sense. Fucking it's old senile fuck.
But you
Pero
know the fucked up thing then is like he wants to elevate yung wrestler, right? Pero
yeah,
he doesn't want any superstars like si The Rock at si Austin kasi like he can't control them. Alam mo yun?
yes.
So he
Like when you
doesn't want, alam mo yun?
yeah, he wants control. But like when you get to that levels, like Vince can't control you anymore.
Yun nga.
That's why Batista, he kept criticizing the WWE product for being too mainstream and not treating their wrestlers fairly. Yeah, pero yeah, and as pero CM Punk was big, but not John Cena big, not Triple H big. He developed his own cult following, and he dropped the pipe bomb, and after that, he did well pa rin. Pero that wasn't the main thing rin that why he quit WWE. One main thing is he had injuries, concussions that was held back. Hindi ni relay sa kanya yung information about kung gaano na pala kagrabe yung concussions niya, which is fucked up, dude.
No,
Which is fucked up.
my brother-in-law talked to me about this.
Yeah.
It's he got a staph infection from yung mat.
Yes.
And then when he went dun sa doctors in WWE, they just treated him for antibiotics. Pero when he went to a second opinion, it was almost bordering na sa magkaka-meningitis type na siya.
Oh yeah, yung
Parang
pala yun. Yeah, that
it
was
was severe.
Yeah.
Kasi like I think kasi if you talk to like a wrestling doctor, they would throw that off na parang that's part of the job or whatever, di ba? Kind of like, yeah, whatever, ganun. Kind of like how they have referees that aren't actual.
Yeah. They don't have like medical staff that are
They're
jacked yung medical staff nila. Like they're just future wrestlers who want to be wrestlers. Like CM Punk was in one of those videos where John Cena made an entrance early in his career, and he was one of the drivers dun sa fucking car.
Oh,
So, yeah,
really?
he wasn't known back then.
I feel
By
like
the way,
CM Punk is like, he kind of broke yung nerd, yung wrestling nerd type. Yung mga, I think siya yung representation ng lahat ng mga wrestling nerds who listen to podcasts and like follow yung yung kayfabe. They know about terms like kayfabe.
yes, yeah.
Like, I think he and si Daniel O'Brien were like the first two na parang I heard. Oh, they went
They
like
are
Colt
they are
Cabana
quote
stuff.
unquote they are quote unquote indie darlings. Like the indie people, the real wrestling fans know them, and the mainstream fans also know them. So that's why.
This is a huge thing para sa AEW. Like
Oh my god, yeah.
AEW is like just a fucking snowball of good stuff. Like, para I really want to get into it because I'm lazy.
Yeah, dude. They got that Daniel. May rumored return then to Daniel Bryan sa AEW. So that's gonna
These
be cool.
guys have injuries. Pero like, I'm happy na it's AEW kasi they care about yung wrestlers nila kahit papaano, you know?
And Giselle, with people saying na, Punk, marami ng rumored returns. The main reason why he never came back is because of WWE. He doesn't like that company. And ito nga yung maangas dun sa return. Oh my God. I'll tell you the reactions first and yung context ng return. So, I was talking with Red, tapos umiyak siya nung I was gonna call
Red? Red Oliero,
Oliero.
yung famous
Red Oliero.
comedian. Yung best friend ng famous comedian.
Yes, which I host a podcast in Spotify called Bago Matulog with Red Oliero.
See, this is why you're a real guy, a real indie darling, kasi you got a show with Red, and then you doing this real shit.
Dude, I love doing this.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you. Okay, talaga, alam mo, ang daming yung naiyak.
Umiyak
feel
siya,
like-
dude. Oh my God.
I feel like
Ano,
he
I
would
was gonna
cry
go-
even harder
and
ko
the
si
job-
Daniel. Kasi si Daniel
The
yata
asshole-
yung favorite niya, di ba?
The asshole in me wanted to call him like gay or some shit, but it was just. But what are you gonna say? Giselle?
No, I feel like the only thing that would make him cry harder is si Daniel O'Brien. Di ba yun yung favorite niya?
Second
Si
favorite,
Yes
yeah.
Guy?
Feeling ko second favorite niya. First talaga si Punk. He cosplayed as him. And dude, his cosplay didn't make him look exactly flattering. That's how you know when you're cosplaying, pare. Like you kasi when you cosplay, again, your body type suggests that you just cosplay as a fat person. But Red,
Pare, when we
yeah.
cosplay, it's about intent, not execution. It's about the
Okay.
vibe, pare.
Okay, dude. Yeah.
Don't
Sure.
yuck his yum. He wants
Okay.
to.
Yeah,
I'm
if you
happy
would
for
have
you guys. It feels like
I was so happy.
there's something happening sa wrestling na with AEW specifically
Yes.
being. And you know what? I think smart yung ginawa ni Punk na he didn't settle
Yeah.
for like
That's actually
a
yeah.
half-ass promotion. Because imagine if he went to like any other like Luchos Extreme or like yung TNT or like yung TNA, yung ganon na parang they're kind of okay. Pero like
And
AEW seems like the new WCW type.
I have been hearing people online saying na, "Ooh, sana sa like they like the AEW return, pero sinasabi na, "Ooh, how much greater would it be kung sa WWE siya bumalik?" Dude, how crazy are dude with as much shit as he said at that company, whether you agree with what he said or not, he would seem like the biggest hypocrite if he came back to WWE. And I
I
would
don't
really
want that for him. Like I don't know sino sa. And I feel like AEW matches yung coolness niya eh. So like
it's more
who's
your
he gonna
speed.
fight sa ano? Oh, I hear this is the guy that I was really interested in, yung cult guy. Si
Colt
Mr.
Cabana?
Fiend. No, Mr. Fiend.
Ah, si
That
Bray
guy.
Wyatt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's coming sa
Hey,
AEW din, di ba?
it's rumored, pero that's the only big company he's
Y-
gonna. Yeah,
Pero
yeah. I love the team.
yun yung sabi ng brother-in-law ko, like, yung 30-day non-compete
Non-compete
clause,
clause. Yes,
right?
yes. Yeah.
That he feels like nag-fuck up on WWE kasi exactly 30 days from yung kanyang termination daw is Halloween and that's the perfect pump para pumasok siya with all of his. I've seen yung character.
It's
I've
so
heard na
cool.
parang
It's based
he
on like the Joker's like yung sa New 52 where he got his face ripped off. Remember that? Yeah.
fucking hate that. Pero sige,
I
fine.
also hated it, pero
It
whatever.
works for wrestling. You need it's the dumber the better. You know
Yeah.
what? Ang ganda ng point ng brother-in-law ko sabi niya. I don't know how exactly it's gonna work, but this guy's an exciting guy, right? Pero
Yeah,
like
he's so good. I was
kasi
yan na yung
AEW
final
hasn't
nail in the
done
coffin ko. Like,
Supernatural yet. Ano
yeah,
na?
and before you continue your point, yan na yung final nail. Kasi I've been defending WWE. Oh, they're gonna turn it around. Pero like, when they released si Bray Wyatt, like, oh my God, Vince McMahon is senile na dude. Oh my God, it's. I've been the biggest defender of WWE, pero whatever. Ano yung sana sasabihin mo, Giselle?
No, I hear like kasi like kasi comics wrestling goes with comics goes with video games. Those are yung triumvirate for nerds. So I hear a lot of nerds na who are also like wrestling fans and they do talk about na parang ang daming wasted stuff ng WWE like some dude na sa isang video game podcast was talking about yung women's champ na they were building up tapos they just tore her down in like 10 seconds for like a returning vet tapos
Yeah,
parang
si Bianca Belair got beaten by.
yeah, like why
yeah.
do that? Why waste it just because merong returning talent?
Yeah, pero I kasi fuck I forget her name. One of the biggest girls. Shit, this isn't good. Fuck. Basta, she came back, and I would agree na put the belt on her kasi she's a bigger draw. Pero
Yeah.
what I didn't agree was 10 seconds lang yung match. Parang na-squash masyado si
That
Bianca
sounds
Belair.
horrible for
Yeah.
anyone. Na parang, if you were building this person up for a couple of shows or like a couple of weeks,
10
why-
seconds,
why-
dude? 10 fucking seconds? Are you kidding me, man? Like, fuck. That's stunk, man.
why? Bakit kaya? And is that a writer choice or that's not a wrestler choice?
It was Vince McMahon's call.
Oh my
Kasi-
god.
Yeah, I think he's senile at this point. Pero,
I feel like he shouldn't have gotten into the wrestling ring. I know that was a cool thing dati. Then he got involved and then he started getting jacked. But that might not be a good call for you. in the long run. Because he wasn't a wrestler dati, di ba? There was an incident that kind of pushed him into that.
Yeah.
Or am I wrong?
No, Vince McMahon.
Wasn't like si ano, sa Bret Owens stuff pa nga? I don't remember. This was like 90s.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm looking for the. I shouldn't fucking forget her name. She's the. Ang tawag sa kanya pare.
Akira? The Rose
No, no, no,
something?
no. Si Asuka hindi si fuck. Wait.
You know, I just hear murmurs, pero like it sounds like sobrang cool ng mga girl wrestlers now.
Yun, sorry. I'm sorry. Si Becky Lynch. The man,
Ah,
Becky
yan, yung
Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
10 seconds is too short.
Yeah, like, build a match, pare. Pero, one more thing, and this is gonna sound cool to you. Like, di ba bumalik na si Punk sa AEW, and he hugged his wife and his friends, and what, yung sobrang naangasan, he's like stage dive siya, pare. From the ramp to the crowd, pare. Like, ang tagal-tagal dito wrestling, and you're risking injury, pare, kasi sobrang passion. He jumped to the crowd, pare, and fuck, it was so cool. And fuck, yung promo niya. Oh my God, just alam mo yung ginawa niyang promo? He did, alam mo yung pipe bomb niya, diba yung sinabi ko, umupo siya. Dude, umupo siya sa ring ulit. Dude, yung sigaw. And ang ganda ng story, sinabi niya. Kasi pumunta siya sa WWE ng 2005. Okay? He went to WWE 2005. And sinabi niya, yung dati niyang promotion was Ring of Honor. This indie darling wrestling promotion. Tapos sabi niya, in 2005, I was a professional wrestler and I cried at my last match in Ring of Honor because I knew after that day I would no longer be a professional wrestler. Tapos sinabi niya, and in this day, August 2021, I'm back to being a professional wrestler. Sabi ko, parang like, sinabi niya, parang that was his subtle way of saying fuck you.
That is a subtle way of saying subtle.
Yeah, dude, that was so good. That was so fucking good. Like, I was punching the air. That was so emotional. That was so good, but sinabi, I'm back. That was great.
As a wrestling agnostic, as a person on the side, na parang knowing way too much, pero like not like actively. I'm happy for you guys. I really want to get into AEW, pero like that's so cool. And that's
The
so
only
cool
problem-
na, no?
yeah,
Hindi ko
the
maalagaan
only-
siya.
The only problem is, hindi ko alam kung may AEW network. So, at this point, I think ita-download ko na lang online yung
Yeah,
illegally.
my brother-in-law just downloads. I was supposed to get nung mas madalas ako magpunta sa bahay ng sister ko, I was supposed to get like an AEW episode a week eh. Ganon.
Definitely, I'm gonna follow AEW because of this too.
All Elite Wrestling. They got a YouTube channel pa, ganon.
Pero they just show like the dark matches. Dark matches meaning it's like yung open mics of wrestling, where these raw, untrained talent and like yung highlights. So yeah, I'm gonna watch. So Pirate Bay, I guess.
Okay, I want to talk about a game.
Okay.
Okay. Wala si Rem, pero I actually really got into an RPG for once. Like
Finally.
Finally, after weeks and weeks na nag-uusap ko sa RPG. Yung Xenoblade Chronicles. And I have played it for 32 hours na like dire-diretso na matino, right? And
Ooh,
then
that's
I've
kind of
just
long
been-
for you, man.
It's not, no, you know what? It's 32 hours na panay side quest yung ginagawa ko. So you know
See,
you
you
know
see why I
it's
do
in,
it? You see why
Yeah.
I do that for yourself?
yeah,
You see
yeah.
why I do that?
It's a para, oh, you want me to walk around and go to fetch this thing? I love it. And then you're gonna get me EXP and money. Fine, sige. Let me get your fucking pen that you lost. And it's just this fucking white thing on the ground. But like, I'm loving. You know what? Before I went here, I was playing Xenoblade. I was fighting this boss, and you know what? I realized I was over leveled. It's like this is what Android feels like.
Does it feel great? I'll ask you. Does it feel great?
Um, felt like medyo spongy. Like bullet sponge yung guy. For some
Well, that's
reason, parang
pero yeah.
it's fine. It's more like parang like I just have to
Oh,
not be an
fuck
idiot.
you. Fuck you, Giselle. You get
What?
so
What?
mad sometimes sa mga ibang bosses na di mo makonquer and then suddenly di mo na ako gets. So, kasi like yung power fantasy.
No,
Fuck you.
kasi no, it's not. Look, dude, kahit overpowered ako, it still took me like mga 10 minutes to defeat a boss. That doesn't make me feel overpowered. It just makes
Okay.
makes me feel like, oh, this guy can't kill me. But it's
Okay.
still gonna take me 10 minutes to fucking defeat this. I mean, the battle system's great. Ganun. I love it. Ganun. Tama si River, each character controls differently. Pero you know what I realized? You know when you have like, when you start an RPG,
Okay.
it's usually you're just three guys, di ba? And then, yun yung tatlong tropa nyo, and then minsan yun yung napapower up mo talagang team, right? And then all of these other guys come in, right? Pero sometimes the RPG just lets you pick whoever you want.
Yeah.
And then you stick with the guys that you have, di ba?
No,
I'm
I
in
don't
that.
do that.
Well, that's what I do kasi parang,
Oh.
these are my guys. These are my best
I-
friends. Who
I
are these
usually
three
go-
fucking assholes na sumali sa akin? Dito nagsimula yung tropa eh. Ba't ko papapasukan tong
Ooh, I like
bobo
that.
na bola na to?
May sarili kang headcanon. I like that. But
It's more parang, I don't want to learn another set of things for this. Kasi ang ganda na ng team ko eh, you know. I'm in it to like just parang walk around and collect stuff.
I totally get that, Giselle. I totally get that. Pero
I want to be like you and River na parang let me figure out kung paano maganda yung combination ng character na to. Pero,
I'm not even as psychotic as River kasi he's doing two shoes, wants to discover all the mechanics or whatnot. Pero I usually go to RPGs is for the tankers, the brawling. Parang kasi I make a lot of mistakes sa RPGs, so I go for the people with like big HP, like si Kanji. Kanji isn't in your main party, so like well, kaya ako nakuha si Kanji kasi puta tanker siya. So yeah, I go for the tankers kasi sa RPGs. So go ahead, Jusam. So
I'll you know, ironically sa Valkyria Profiles, Valkyria Chronicles, you know who's not a tanker? Si fucking Welkin, and he's in a tank. You don't fucking
Yeah,
put
they
the
make-
tank in front of people.
they make tanks look so weak in that fucking game. They should remove that mechanic na one shot ka sa likod. They should fucking
That's
remove that. Na.
stupid. Yeah, maybe no shit na parang don't put in a fucking glowing radiator signaling yung weakness.
Can you put the fucking armor plates? That's fucking
You
radiator.
know what? You know what? At least the Death Star, you have to find yung plants. It's a huge thing. You won't see yung butas. This thing is, everything is glowing dito. I've never
Sobrang
felt
laki.
that's what I hated about that game. It's like I've never felt so naked and afraid for my own life than na pinoprotektahan ko yung puwet ng tank ko. It
Yeah.
fucking sucked.
Sucks. The only
Uh,
the only big flaw in that game. I agree.
It's yun lang. It's fine. Pero like, you know.
Yeah. So Xenoblade.
Um,
Xenoblade.
I played another RPG. I played
Okay.
another RPG. I started.
No, let's go back a bit to Xenoblade. Like,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
curious, like, so what is the difference? Why did it hook you with all the RPGs I suggested, by the way, which you just ignored?
What
Like-
what did you suggest to me na RPG? Eh, yung may Persona. I like Persona.
And pero I was half joking, pero what hooked you? So was it the story, gameplay, aesthetic?
Okay, I'll say something. I think kaya hindi ko natapos yung Persona 4 kasi maganda naman yung emulation sa laptop ko.
Yeah.
It's because of the save states and I was playing it wrong na parang I would try to
Actually.
perfect yung battle. The save states do fuck your mind up. Alam mo yun?
Nagulat ka ako sa mo na defeat mo kagad yung sub boss pagkatapos ni Yukiko, may sub boss doon. I just napatay ko na siya and got the wrenches. What? I got that nung mga level 35 na ako. or
Oh,
something.
really? I wasn't supposed to do that.
Fuck it. Kasi yung saves really fuck you up kasi you can afford. Yeah.
It teaches you really bad habits and then biglang magpa-fall off ako parang, oh man, I'm tired. Tapos, I think I could go back to that. That's why I got nga tong SNES. I know it's like a super backwards way of emulating. You got an SNES to get a cartridge, nalalagyan mo ng SD card, where you can play ROMs. Why don't you just play yung emulation sa laptop mo, Giselle? Because I work on my laptop and I don't want to feel like I'm working if I'm playing a video game. I know,
That makes
sobrang,
sense. That makes sense.
pero it's sobrang parang, wow, Giselle, like, ang fru mo naman, like, ang burgis. Pero at the same time, it's like, but I never get to play the game if I put it on the laptop. At least with this dumb thing, I started playing the game. I played this,
I super agree ako dun sa sinabi mo, Chisel, kasi aminin man ng PC Master Race o hindi, iba talaga yung feeling kung naglalaro ka sa console.
yeah.
Ibang iba.
I mean, it's a difference, alam mo yun. We all know it's the same, pero it's like, also not, na parang,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like it's
It's
kind of like takeout and dine in, but it's the same thing, but it's a different experience.
Yeah, this
Like,
is,
diba?
yeah, exactly. Or ito, play a shitty, iOS port of a Final Fantasy game sa phone mo. It's the same experience, but also fuck you.
It sucks. I had 6 on my phone.
Pero
Yeah.
so I played this game. It's so fucking weird. It's a dungeon game.
Okay.
It's called Chaos Seed.
Dungeon
Tapos,
crawler. Is it a dungeon crawler?
It's like a dungeon. You don't crawl. It's not turn-based. So para
Okay.
siyang isipin mo action RPG where you're exploring a dungeon. Pero ito
Okay.
yung twist. You're making the dungeon.
Ooh, that kind of sounds badass.
Tapos it's also like based on feng shui. So merong flow thing yung dungeon na ginagawa mo. And then you also collect energy from the dungeon. I must have sat through like 30 minutes of tutorial trying to explain this fucking thing to me. It's
SNES, no? SNES?
yes.
You
It
would
looks
think
like
that
a PS1
video
game.
games before would be a lot simpler, no?
It's fucking complicated. Tapos pero the fighting is good. Like it feels good. You can summon monsters and then tumutulong siya sa'yo. And it's like it's actually very simple pero
Okay.
mataas yung learning curve niya. So you're just trying to get like enough points. But it's good. Surprising. It's one of those you know when you hear na parang ang daming RPGs that didn't get translated into English. This is one of those RPGs tapos they translated it ng mga fans. It's parang okay. I'm exploring that shit. I'm gonna explore yung Shin Megami Tensei na original stuff.
Okay.
Yun. Yung
I
mga
never played
monsters.
Yeah. I'll be like
Well,
River. That's kind of complicated. I can't imitate River.
It's more, si River is like, let me play all of the games to understand one game.
Yeah.
Sobrang.
Commitment.
Wait, well,
But by the way,
this fucking guy bought Myst to understand point clicks.
dude, that's why I think talaga na stamp talaga yung ADHD ko kasi I'm trying to like these games pero it's all for naught.
Yeah.
Like yung sinasabi mo nga yung dungeon crawler game, yung dungeon designing game na nalaro mo sa SNES. I did that nung bata ako. Like sa PS1 there was this game called RPG Maker.
Yes.
Dude, I could not get through like
Pero imagine
20
doing
minutes
that.
of that
Well,
fucking game, dude.
But I also tried that. Pero this is the thing that you're gonna hit. Well, I don't know kung sa iyo, pero like when I tried to make you RPG ko, in my head it's like, so I'm gonna play this? Like who's gonna fucking play this thing? Ipapahero ko sa
Yeah.
friend ko.
Exactly. That's why I think it would benefit kung may game like that now because of
Yes.
Mario Maker. With Mario
Yeah.
Maker.
You can
Yeah,
send it easily. Pero dati parang, tangina, puno na yung memory card ko. Tapos ako lang din na maglalaro nito. Tangina, laro na to.
Yeah, dude. The only kasi when I was playing it, I named my my character Big Nasty. So I named him Big Nasty and like
So this
is funny.
has been happening since the 90s.
Yeah.
I've heard you say Big Nasty before.
Oh, it's so funny. Pero yeah, you're right. Yeah. They should make a new RPG Maker. You know, that's all I'm saying.
You know, something that I played na I didn't know I would like. I played Michael Jordan, Something in the Big City. Nakwento ko yata to eh. Yung parang moonwalker siya pero si Michael Jordan.
Oh fuck! Is this the one where you need to save the world?
I guess yung nagda-dunk ka para kumuha ng susi tapos bubuksan mo
Yes,
yung pintuan.
yes, yeah. I heard about this
Dude,
game. It's so funny. It's
yung
so funny.
problem sa games that ngayon, it's because they don't come with manuals. So I'm assuming na when you bought this game may manual na ine-explain sa'yo na si Michael Jordan will dunk on these things tapos dun mo makukuha yung susi. I was stuck in a level for 30 minutes. Hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin ko kasi yung mga ring, parang ring lang naman yan eh. Nasa theme lang yan. Tapos parang, oh, so pag-shoot ka pala din sa stupid fucking game na to.
Oh wait, is this like this is an official game or a fan made one?
It's an official game. It's
Oh wait,
pretty,
iba
it's
pala yung
okay.
inisip ko. Iba pala yung inisip kong game.
It's
Kasi
okay.
there was this-
It's not such a bad game. It's mga middle tier games. Ganun.
Kasi may isang game, may isang emulated game daw, which I heard of, like, where Michael Jordan needs to save the earth with his basketball prowess. And, like, he needs to, like, dunk parang for forbidden basketball ring to defeat the evil demon. Have you
I'm
heard about
sure.
this game? Yeah.
I mean, it sounds, oh, well, dito, you have to get the keys to release yung teammates mo. Na lahat parang mga rookie, hindi sila Rodman yung nire-release mo sa random guys.
Sorry, just on my mind.
And he
but,
fights spiders. Are you thinking of si, buzzer beater?
Barclays. No, Barclays shut up
Is
and
it
jammed.
Barclays?
Yeah, Barclays shut up and
Do you
jammed.
remember how important basketball was in the 90s? Sobrang insane ng basketball in the 90s. Okay. So those are the games. I'll just show yung yung setup ko. China, the best Fash cartridge. Hindi flash cartridge, Fash cartridge. Yeah, that's what makikita legs. That's what I've been wasting my money on. And it's pretty fun. I've been playing Gradius. These fucking games.
Radius. One?
It's fucking
I like
hard.
Gradius. Yeah,
It's
gusto
fucking-
ko yung weapon mastering system sa Gradius. It's fun. Rules.
Have you played any games lately?
Oh yeah. Since nag-tap out na ako sa Scarlet Nexus,
What?
bumalik na
Are
ako
you
sa-
not gonna finish that game?
it's too repetitive.
Oh.
Bumalik ako sa Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And that game's great. Kasi it's one of those games which encourages exploration. They did an ingenious thing where when you discover a hidden area, you get experience points, which I haven't seen in any action RPG. So yeah, that's kind of great. Like it encourages exploration and item collecting. So I love that
That's-
game. And you said
that's what I get from
sinabi mo nga-
Xenoblade.
okay. Okay.
I was waiting for yung lag. Hello?
Akala ko wait, sasabihin ko na. Sorry. Akala ko nag-brown out ulit eh. Well, yeah, that's what you get from Xenoblade, and yeah, and yung sinabi mo nga dati, this is such a 2020 game, like kasi this Viking is like somehow in the middle of the game. Alam mo palang bi pala siya, bisexual pala siya. Like again, walang kinalaman sa story, walang build up, walang reason for him to be bi. Like okay, whatever. And meron isa like they battle rap, battle rapping by lesbian Vikings. Yeah, it's such a 2020 game in that aspect.
I think yung things like that na parang there's no reason. That also like is like if you're a bi person or a lesbian, parang that must feel nice kasi like yung the idea na default yung straight. I think that's it. Pero I agree naman na it's awkward. Pero I think it's only awkward because we don't have enough examples of it, you know.
Yes,
If-
or
if-
context.
you know, if
or
it makes
context.
sense.
Yeah.
Ganun.
Yeah.
Pero I think you did it. I hear a lot of people para not like yung Valhalla. Pero maybe you're playing it well na parang may break. Kasi it's people did finish it pero it does get to a slog daw eh. Like the second half.
I love the slug.
Oh, that's true. That's your That's which is interesting, but well, sa bagay, baka you wouldn't like a Muso game kasi that's repetitive lang.
Yeah, yeah. I like repetitive, but I'm gaining something from it. Yeah, that's it. It's kind of.
Yung pala sa Xenoblade, it's so interesting kasi the maps are huge. Tapos you just have like tiny points sa map na may kokolektahin kang dots and it says that it's a specific item. And then you can use items to trade with other people, ganun ganun. Pero you know what I like about this game? It's because it feels like Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
Kasi sa
Why?
Breath of the
In
Wild, you
what
just
way?
walk around. Yeah, well, malaki yung map. Tapos I realized na parang, oh, these are the guys who helped with Breath of the Wild kasi mag-design ng map. So the maps are actually huge. Tapos I actually like exploring them, which is weird because you're just walking around. It's not an empty map, pero it's sort of like just that. It's
Yeah,
just make twisty.
that's what turned me off the Ghost of Tsushima. Like,
And
there's nothing.
which people love it. I don't know eh. I don't know why, ano.
It's inorganic in the way that
Uh,
I never played Breath of the Wild or Xenogears, but like when you explore the map, walang set path. I felt like sa Ghost of Tsushima may set path in every map you explored. And the things you discover aren't that interesting. Where I'm assuming sa Breath of the Wild or like sa Xenoblade Chronicles, may fucking interesting na mangyayari. Dun sa fucking Ghost of Tsushima, mag-haiku na naman ako. I'm gonna chase this dumb fox again around and around for a fucking new headband skin. Fuck you, game.
I felt like you know what I understand. I haven't played either, pero I feel like Ghost of Tsushima sounds like it's patronizing sa Japanese people kasi it's Western devs trying to make right. That must be it, right? Kasi parang you know what
You know, you make
what
a
do
great point.
Japanese have? Swords and haiku.
You make a great point in this way lang kasi like they were trying too hard. Kasi feeling ko trying hard masyado yung they had this Kurosawa mode where it's just black and white or like sobrang ganun. Wherein as actual Japanese developers, they just do crazy shit like say Yakuza or you fight a vacuum cleaner. No, walang kinalaman sa fucking Japanese culture. You get what I'm saying? Like they don't
I know.
yeah,
Pero
like they don't care.
I don't think Kurosawa would want a haiku mode if he was to make a video game. I'm gonna put in a haiku mode because I'm Japanese. It's like when I watched
Diba, it's
Transformers.
kind of borderline
When I watched
insulting.
Transformers, yung character ni Ken Watanabe na samurai chopper, helicopter siya na samurai, right? He also
That's so
says like a haiku in the
badass.
middle of the movie.
That's
Parang,
badass.
that's so funny, but also fuck you for making that. Parang, that's Ken Watanabe. He's a gentleman, because we forced him to say a haiku as a robot who's also a helicopter.
So you think Ken Watanabe should have said sa Godzilla movies, Gojira! He
At that
should have
point,
said, let them fight.
Gojira, a haiku.
He big green monster. Destroy.
Alam mo, naiintindihan ko din when like Sony fanboys or like people who have PS games just have to like yung Ghost of Tsushima kasi they don't have anything else. Kasi that's sobrang konti na nilalabas sa Sony
Yeah.
games.
Dude.
And it was so high. It was hyped for so long. So I understand it's either gonna live or die.
The difference between Neo and because Neo is based on Japanese lore, then it wasn't trying that hard. You know, when I played Neo, walang haikus. May Japanese elements where like yung diniscuss nila yung folklore, yung mga onis, but it wasn't trying that hard. Na they forced Japanese shit like yung fucking haikus.
You know the
Yung
problem
fucking,
then.
could you imagine my origami making sa anime?
You know the problem then is it it feels like cinematic and open world are direct opposites of each other. If you're going for a story, If you're gonna go cinematic na open world, it has to be Red Dead Redemption. It has to be
Yes.
that level of detail.
Kasi yung sa point mo nga yung cinematic, it benefits more with like hindi open world, like a more plot driven game. You're right, exactly. Kasi you're going for the immersion, the storytelling, the character development, in which an open world game won't do that. Kasi okay, ang ganda nung nangyaring tragic backstory sa akin. Let me go fuck up some of these townspeople to gain experience points. Yeah,
Yes.
I get that. Yeah.
Or ganito parang, oh no, the clan has died. I must avenge them. Oh, fox!
Makakuha ako
Oh
ng bagong skin sa armor ko. Let's go. Yeah, I get that. That's
my
totally
god. You know
that's
what? This crazy shit with the skins. You used to just unlock them. Tapos, the idea with skins that is like, tapos ko na yung Spider-Man. Well, I guess I'm gonna try these other costumes na kasi tapos na and I have to extend them. Pero now with like, this is the weird thing. So sa Xenoblade Chronicles, um, it's got a great story, right?
yeah.
Pero it has this armor system na when you put in like a costume or like a specific piece of armor, nag-iiba yung suot ng costume mo. So it's like every other chapter, sobrang iba na yung suot ng characters ko. They don't look like, at all like yung model nila. And in my head, it's like, why do you do that? Like, why do I need that? I'm not playing an MMORPG. I just want them to look good sa mga fight scenes and ganun.
Um, I think they do that for this is how I do it because I'm a psychopath. Like I have cosmetics in my character for my head canon. Like, ooh, may tragic backstory siya na hindi nila alam. I find
Bakit
that
siya
cute.
best na
Yeah, yeah.
open best?
Yeah, kasi fucking pumunta siya sa BTS concert. Tapos nakita na si Jungkook to the fly. Yeah, yeah. Pero yeah.
Yeah, that's so fucking dumb. Okay. Have you seen yung Metal Slug Tactics?
Oh yeah. Oh fuck, I'm gonna
Are
buy
you
that fucking.
interested? I'm fine. I'm
Of
kind of
course.
interested.
I I'm gonna first find money for that because I just bought this guy 6. So it's gonna.
You gotta tell me how that works out, because that's
Dude, you
the.
play as a random NPC zombie, so that's big. That's kind of dumb.
But I
So
feel like that's the first real sequel, no? Na
kasi
hindi siya reskin lang of all the old games because it's 3D
yeah,
now.
D1 was a reskin. ID2 was a reskin. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
They
Yeah.
they reskinned all of it sa bagong. They basically remade all of the games with the better pixel art na. Pero this is the first one na parang. So basically in my head, there have been three engines ng this Gaia. Yung sa PS2, and then yung sa later part na inapres nila yung
Yeah.
graphics. And then itong parang cel shaded. What
Yeah.
took them like 6 games before they made this?
I don't know, and it's still the same gameplay.
Oh, talaga? It's
Yeah,
just enough.
it's still the same shit.
It's
They
still the
they
same
tack,
shit na
they
parang
tacked
walang
on some
walang
they
utak yung
tacked
mga
on
NPC.
they tacked on some other shit, but it's just more to supplement the gameplay that has been around for a fucking while now. Pero one thing that I like about this guy, again, you might not like this, but it encourages you to break the game. You know
I
what I'm saying?
know, like, I always wanted to do that, pero feeling ko ikaw lang yung baliw at saka yung kaibigan si Benjo na who would like, oh, I'm gonna go into the item world and like, i-grind ko to 9999. And in my
Parang
head,
once,
it's like, did people do that?
yeah. Dude, umabot sila ng level 999 pare sa fifth tier ng reborn characters nila pare.
I will say, as a Final Fantasy Tactics fan, and like, I love that game.
Okay.
I think this Gaia has, yung mechanics wise, it sets yung tone of the game better.
Yes.
Kasi sa FF Tactics, I would corner like a goblin sa map and I would kill it and then I would resurrect it and I would kill it and I would resurrect it para i-level up yung character ko. Pero like,
Ah,
if you see that, that's the most fucking brutal thing I've ever seen. Tapos ikaw yung hero, di ba? Well, di, mercenary ka. Pero like, did you ever do that sa game? Na parang,
what I
I
do
mean, you
sa
must have.
sa Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah, yung mga
Hindi,
ganun.
kasi in this guy, it's weird eh. Like, the way you can break the game is like, there's an enemy. Kumara, may isang enemy. You toss an enemy to another enemy and tumataas yung level niya, but hindi tumataas yung level ng HP niya. Pero in that way, you can grind it. In a way, kasi you get times to the experience if you keep on stacking enemies together. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pero you also, like, sa akin, and one mechanic, and then I stick to that mechanic,
This
right?
guy has a lot.
So this guy, kasi is like, item world. I don't understand any of this.
Dude,
Might as well be
I
philosophy.
feel like hindi ko alam kung ito yung intent ng developers ng this guy, but I think this guy is a fuck you to all strategy RPG games
I'm
kasi they
sure.
do so much crazy shit to break the game, and that's what I kind of love about that series. To be honest, like, it's a
Did you-
fuck you to self-serious people who think strategy can conquer overall.
But-
Dude, there's this one secret ending to this guy 4
Mm.
where there's this boss where you are supposed to lose. Diba? Kasi ang taas ng HP niya. Pero if you keep going into the item world,
Is it yung foot, yung giant foot?
no, si yung the
That's-
demon girl that eventually joins your party. Pero ito yung maganda. When you break the game and defeat that boss where you're supposed to lose, the game ends and you just win. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool?
That sounds
Isn't
like, that sounds like Chrono Trigger. Pag tinalo mo si Lavos dun sa bucket.
But here's the thing, Giselle. That yung part na yan, it comes like very early.
Wait,
in
did
the
you do
game.
that?
No, I'm not that
Okay.
psychopathic. Kasi nasa level 99. Yung girl, I'm not
No,
that
hindi
crazy.
ba 999 yun something, ganun?
Yeah, I'm
Weird.
not that crazy, dude. Like,
I mean, I like this guy. It's just, I think, well, yung the last one broke me. I might actually
you
come
played
back.
the worst one. You played the worst one.
It was
my opinion.
it was such a bad one to come back to. I feel kasi I would rank this guy as one of my highest games actually. Like, na sobra na enjoy ko. I really like the first one and yung stories with mid boss and stuff. And
So
like,
fun. So funny,
So
pare.
good.
So fucking funny.
I feel like ang ganda, like maganda talaga yung writing. Pero did you ever play? Didn't they have like an offshoot game with the Prinnies?
Oh shit, yung visual novel. It's
Oh,
technically
really? It's a visual novel.
Yeah,
That sounds so
it's so funny.
uninteresting.
It's so good. It's so
Fine.
good. It's so good kasi may
But it
multiple
would be like a
endings.
puzzler eh, na you throw Prinnies or something.
No, it's not a puzzle. It's a visual novel.
Ay, sige.
So and it's
Si Etna yung bida.
yes.
I love Etna.
I need to fucking play that again.
Step on me.
Because it's weird. Like, I love all of these games we're talking about. I tend to forget lang kasi like yung sinabi nga ni Louis C.K. like A, B, and C. Tapos may pumasok na bagong letter, nawawala na yung C. So parang ganun nga. Like, I need to play these games again. Fuck.
I like na, no? I like that if you play yung later games, they keep finding ways of like making short skits gamit ng mga previous characters. Like I did play yung short chapter with Laharl at sila Etna, and it's just the same stuff na parang, you know what really sold that RPG sa tunay lang
Ano?
is the voice acting was so good with the writing. It was like sobrang reward after like a battle. Oh, I'm gonna get to hear my best friends now talk and shit.
Ang ganda ng point mo kasi sa Persona 5, dude. There's some voice acting moments in that game. Yung English, yung English, so we're like, ew. Can we have someone better for this? But I like, yeah.
You know, well, kasi sa Persona 5, it's like nagpapakool sila lahat eh. So, ang problem with that is, you can't be cool forever. Pero sa this guy, they're all losers. They really are eh.
Yeah.
Laharl's a fucking loser.
Everyone
Flan's a
thinks,
loser.
everyone, like, technically, parang yung sa this guy,
Flan's an idiot.
Yeah. So this guy 4, parang kayo yung kontrabida eh. Like there, again, sinabi ko na ata to sa older podcast, there's this girl who went to hell. Tas, this game was implying that she went to hell kasi it was unfair. Like
Pero apparently deserved niya.
she was a bad person in the real life. So that was such a, kaya sobrang ganda eh. Like ng part na yun, oh, they didn't go for the cheap thing na, oh, she was a good person. She was a bully. She was a horrible bully. no high school.
Tangentially, like since I'm a huge Final Fantasy Tactics fan, I'm gonna go deep and I'm gonna play yung ogre battle stuff. So I am
Episode.
like so I can be a real person, a real fan na to trace back yung all of that old stuff, ganun. Just
Um,
to understand yung friend ko na nagkulong sa kwarto niya to play emulators.
been talking a lot about games. So let me break the monotony, pare. Have you watched Pig by
What?
Nicolas Cage? Pig, yung kay Nicolas Cage.
Oh, you watched Pig na.
I haven't watched. I just wanna see
Can
the
I sell
passion
it
in your
with you?
eyes. I mean, dude, like you spoiled Mandy for me. I don't care. I still watched Mandy.
I don't want this. Actually, I don't know.
Don't like. Is there a twist in the movie?
Mm, I don't know eh. It's hard to explain eh.
Okay,
It's like
here's from
John Wick.
I watched.
If I
I
like
watched.
John Wick,
Yeah, yeah. I watched the trailer, and like Nicolas Cage is in some farm. Someone stole his pig. That he apparently loves that pig. So I'm getting some John Wick vibes. Pero the trailer
okay,
didn't say much.
I'll just say, you know how sa it's his presence eh. It's okay if you I think to appreciate Pig and it has a great story and honestly, you know, watching in trailer, parang, this is a real serious movie. You know,
Yeah,
this is a real character examination.
yeah, yeah.
And like when you're thinking mo doon Oscar bait, it's gonna be one of those draggy long movies, right? It's an hour and 30 minutes. It's honestly really short. Thus it doesn't
Okay.
overstay its welcome. And like you could watch it in 3 sittings. I watched it in 3 sittings because it's got 3 chapters. So parang nanamnamin ko. I just think si Nicolas Cage is a fantastic fucking actor and like ang ganda ng presence. No, like this is not like but everyone says na bullshit mag-acting si Nicolas Cage. Fuck you. You know,
He's like
fuck a
leaving
dick.
Las Vegas was great.
I
Like,
know. Like it's like the
dude,
only point
raising Arizona,
I
raising fucking
know.
Arizona.
Yung sa akin lang. It's like if you saw like a bad Nicolas Cage acting scene or whatever, that's exactly one pixel of the rainbow na ginawa
Yeah,
niya. If you see all of his stuff, it's like this guy is actually putting in the effort and it's always a choice and it's not always I'm gonna yell at the top of my lungs. This is ewan ko, this is very different na Nick
but
Cage
he
and
became a meme na kasi at some point.
he did become a meme kasi he also became an action star. So
Yeah.
people forget in 90s, di ba? He was an action
No,
star.
no,
He's
but
like
that's a pick. Like, kahit di mo na spoil. Is it an action movie? Is it a horror? Is it a thriller? Is it a character
it's
examination?
closer it's closer sa sa something like There Will Be Blood, I think. Yung
Oh,
that
interesting.
it's like
More character
you're
based.
watching a performance. You're watching
Ah,
a performance and I honestly yung first third I really was unsold sa first third. Parang
okay, why?
when I was watching it's from what the fuck am I watching? Like parang
Dude, to be fair, some Mandy, I also felt that like, what the
I
fuck am I
know.
watching?
Yeah, it is a slow burn. Pero like so sa Mandy it's like a pitch thing, di ba? It's like you know what Mandy is? It's like why the fuck am I watching? Why the fuck am I listening to prog rock? Tapos biglang kick into overdrive yung doom metal sa gitna. Oh, what the fuck? Biglang ganun. Biglang dudugo yung album. Pero the first part is like this droning ambient prog
Yeah.
rock na parang ning.
Dude, I want a revenge fantasy movie, not this
Then
dragging
it
part.
does it does go into that. Dito sa I liked it. I don't want to oversell it. It's just a short thing, man. Like
I saw, yeah, yeah. I also saw a new Nicolas Cage movie. Man, that guy's been doing a lot of new movies. There's this one where she's gonna find a Yakuza boss's
yes,
daughter. And may
Ghost of
nakastrap,
Lord Town or something.
oh, just may nakastrap the bomb. So like niya parang suicide bomb. Yeah, that's
This is
like,
from the guy who made Tokyo Gore Police.
I don't
Tapos,
know
it's
what's
like
that.
a Japanese director. Kasi me and my friends are
But don't you
super
think,
into that.
Giselle? Don't you think that fits so perfectly, kay Nicolas Cage, a Japanese
No,
director?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know what? You know what sobrang disappointed me about Ghost Rider 2? It's because the director ng Ghost Rider 2 is yung Cranked guys.
Oh my God! You go on a crank?
And it's so boring, yung Ghost Rider 2.
Ah,
It's like, I thought that they were gonna go insane with Ghost Rider at si
I
Nicolas
think
Cage.
that's I think that's the studio. I think him fucking like, oh, let's not do this. Let's not do that.
I
Let's just
I
yeah.
honestly think it's them eh. I feel like they're so hit and miss. Pero alam mo, binawi nila. Like, they made another movie with Nicolas Cage na si Nicolas Cage and si Selma Blair. Remember, tama ba? Yung girlfriend ni Hellboy. That really cute actress.
Yeah, yeah. Selma
Yeah,
Blair,
that
I think.
Selma Blair, right? They made a movie, tapos it's called Mom and Dad in yung movie, right? I feel like it's one of the best zombie movie concepts ever. Ito yung concept.
Okay.
Si Nick, there's a zombie outbreak. Lahat ng zombies are parents and they want to kill yung children nila.
Mm-hmm.
That's the zombie concept. So
That's
every
kind of dope.
parent, so there's this fucked up fucking scene in the movie na bigla nagsuslow pan yung camera across the nursery sa isang hospital. And then you see na so from the back, yung mga parents looking at yung children nila and it's like, oh, that's so cute. And then you see yung faces nila and they're like foaming at the mouth. They want to kill the babies.
That's,
Fucked up.
that's kind of
Fucking
cool.
cool.
That's
Fucking
funny.
crazy movie.
That's
And there's a
funny,
good, you should watch it. It goes places. Like sobrang parang, this fucking movie is brilliant. And si Nicolas Cage and Selma Blair, like parang chef's kiss lang.
Alam
Anyway,
mo, Giselle, I'm gonna rewatch this too. Kasi as of now, go ahead first before I tell you why.
oh, well, I was telling yung friend ko about that new Nicolas Cage movie na I'll just relay yung concept. He has to get yung daughter ng Yakuza,
Yeah.
the Yakuza guy from like being kidnapped. Tapos, he has like a bomb strapped to his neck. So that's still normal boilerplate stuff. Somehow, in the movie, kasama ang mga ninjas, samurais, and ghosts. Yun yung
Okay.
elevator pitch. There are ghosts in the movie na lalaban sa kanya. And I like, have you seen yung poster? Yung nakalagay sa poster, yung blurb. Alam mo yung nakasulat na blurb?
Ano?
It's, this is the craziest movie I've ever made. Tapos si Nicolas Cage, yung blurb. I feel like sobrang perfect lang nun parang, this is the only movie na I know na yung blurb sa poster ay galing sa lead actor. Tapos sobrang perfect. Parang kung nangyari, ikaw gumawa ng movie, si Andron movie, tapos ang nakalagay sa cover, it's fucking amazing. Andron Bouchard.
That's why. That's why. I get it. Ryan Reynolds is the funny, quirky guy, but like, there's a difference between um, Nicolas Cage's quirkiness and Ryan Reynolds' quirkiness. Nicolas Cage's quirkiness came naturally through the years he was acting. It feels like, have you seen the new trailer for his new movie, Ryan Reynolds, where Deadpool reacted to Ryan Reynolds' new movie? Yung
Is it
guy,
new guy?
yeah, and they
Yeah.
had this thing where Deadpool reacted to his trailer. Ooh, it made me sick. It was good.
I think this is it. I think this is ito yung I think si Ryan Reynolds is funny. I love him. Pero also at the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
time,
yeah.
ito yung
It
kanyang
feels
comedian's angst
manufactured.
eh. Pero ito yung comedian's angst niya eh. Because he is a bit of a comedian, pero like not a typical comedian. Ito yung darkness niya eh. I think he told someone na parang, why can't good-looking people be funny? Yung ganun. Yun yung angst niya eh. Kasi gwapo siya. Tapos, perfect yung body niya. Tapos parang, why can't? Pero that is a good point naman. Pero in a way kasi, he's also like well-adjusted. Alam mo yun?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
Like, yung sinasabi ko, I'm not hating on it. I'm just trying
Yeah.
to discover it lang na. Have you seen the trailer?
I don't want to watch New Guy. It's too Ryan Reynolds and I love
Yes,
Ryan Reynolds.
exactly. You point good. Like it's well done, it's funny, but it's too like it's too Ryan
I
Reynolds, you know.
I don't want him to overstay his welcome sa akin. So parang, yeah, I have yung Deadpool. I haven't even watched Deadpool 2
Oh
Pero it's
really?
like,
You haven't watched
I
Deadpool 2?
know, and that movie is literally like, I'm a huge Deadpool fan, and then nandun sa movie some characters from like one of my favorite comic books, Ecstatics. I don't know why. I just haven't gotten around to
Yeah,
it.
I'll try to digest it kasi yung nga yung sinabi mo, it's too Ryan Reynolds, it's
I
too
have to be in the
forceful of
mood.
brain. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have to be. Pero yung difference kasi with like a Ryan Reynolds movie na parang I'll watch it eventually, ganon. With Nicolas Cage, it's like, when I told you na parang, oh, movies for me are a communal affair. I love watching it with people. It just
Yeah.
makes it better. With Nicolas Cage, it's like, I'm gonna set some time aside. I'm gonna dim yung lights. I'm gonna light a candle. I'm gonna get some chips, and I'm gonna enjoy this cinematic affair. I'm gonna watch
Okay.
Pig. Or, pwede kasama ko yung mga tropa ko, nanood kami ng this is a shitty Nicolas Cage movie, but it's fun. Willy's Playhouse?
Oh,
Willy's,
never
it's, alam
watched
mo
that.
yung Five Nights at Freddy's na game?
Yes, yeah.
It's basically that, pero ginawa ng movie. Tapos si
Huh?
Nicolas Cage yung bida. So it's Nicolas Cage fighting animatronic robot serial killer types.
Okay.
It's, what's interesting about it is it's not the best, pero it's not half bad. Tapos maganda pa rin yung acting ni Nicolas Cage. He actually doesn't talk in the whole movie. He just kills people and just keeps cleaning yung floor. Ako,
Mm. Mm.
it's
Yeah,
I'm a very happy guy in terms of like, kasi ang daming Nicolas Cage movies na lumalabas.
yeah, dude. Like he was like Kit Kat flavors. That guy's the Kit Kat of fucking actors. Like ang dami na yung fucking variations of
I
himself.
I did watch a really crap Nicolas Cage movie, yung Jiu-Jitsu. Did you hear about that?
I watch ang pinaka shitty na talaga ni Nicolas Cage yung Emperor's Apprentice. Like I fucking
I
gave
like
up on that
that
movie.
movie.
Fuck you. Stop trying to be contrarian.
No, I'm
Fucking,
not.
it's
I like
boring.
si Jay
He
Baruchel
didn't utilize the Nicolas Cage craziness. It was
It's also a
he
Disney movie,
he
Andrew.
played the straight man. I don't like Nicolas Cage playing the straight man to this some fucking stupid young
I like si
wizard.
Jay Baruchel. I mean, I know it's something na hindi tatatak sa utak mo. And I enjoyed it as that. Anyway. Why did you pay for it? Kasi pinanood ko lang yun sa bus.
I watch it sa bus.
I mean, it's like, sa akin, it's like,
Guess how much I didn't give a shit about him. Nasa phone lang oh. Buong
no,
biyahe
I
sa
was,
bus.
sa akin,
Dude,
it's like, I looked up a couple of times. Oh, it's fine. Was there a dragon in that movie? I forgot.
I didn't watch it. Like, nakafocus na lang ako sa phone ko at that point.
Nicolas Cage is a wizard. But it's fine. And I'm not like a huge defender. You know what? Because I just like si Jay Baruchel. I like si Nicolas Cage. Maybe if I sat down talaga, I wouldn't like it. But it's like fine.
Here, balik tayo kay Ryan
Yung
Reynolds.
pinanood kong movie was Jiu-Jitsu. And it's
Okay.
basically Mortal Kombat. Pero alien threat, right? And they heavily
Wait,
advertised na nandun si
Wait,
Nicolas
Mortal
Cage.
Kombat pero alien threat? Ah, okay. Imbis na yung
It's like
Outworld.
they
Imbis
got
na Outworld.
together
Imbis na
sort of like
Okay,
that.
okay.
It's like
Okay.
Predators Mortal Kombat na pinagsama.
Ah,
And
okay,
it's like
okay.
heavily advertised na si Nicolas Cage is in the movie. But he's just barely in the movie. Yun lang. And it was just basically parang direct-to-DVD kung fu flick with aliens.
Like Man
It's-
from the Iron Fist. Like, Quentin Tarantino gave a thumbs up para in this movie.
Not even that It's literally parang, alam mo yung scene dati, actually baka mas maganda pa yun Yung 90s movie na, hindi ko matanda kung sino action star yun, Buhawi Jack.
Well, that sounds dope. Okay.
May sundalo siya, tapos basically siya si Guile, pero Pilipino siya. Tapos sumisipa siya, tapos may buhawi na lumalabas. Like, yun yung tanda ko, Buhawi Jack. Try to find it.
Uh,
I'm not like, hindi ako nagpapaka-hipster na parang napanood ko sa YouTube kasi may compilation ng bad Pinoy movie trailers. Hindi, tanda ko to, nakita ko yata to sa sa Channel 2, some commercial. Buhawi Jack.
Iba yung mga times na pwede mo pa siyang panoorin sa sinehan na pwede ka mag-yossi.
Yeah, yung nung meron pang mga karatula yung tail end ng karatula stuff sa EDSA na sobrang laki na painted, di ba?
So, yung Chop Lady, yung mga ganun. Yeah.
It's so weird to me. Nakita ko sa Channel 2 na merong Visconde Massacre 2. Tapos sa utak ko parang, how did that fucking get... who thought of that? Why would it make a sequel to an actual thing?
Visconde Massacre 2. Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, mga ganun.
Apparently si Carlo J. Capares yung original Quentin Tarantino na rewriting history. So,
hindi ba sino yung fucking nag-direct ng Goyo? Or
si that guy. Si General Luna guy.
Whatever. You know, I thought yung sinasabi sa akin was bullshit na fuck, ginawa yun para ma-elect sila. Parang Duterte propaganda machine. Apparently yung... Pero as I was watching some scenes sa TikTok kasi gusto ko manood ng K-pop, pero yung fucking algorithm ko forces shit on me. So, it kind of is.
Hindi, I'm not saying na directly Duterte propaganda siya, na kinomisyon siya. Pero I think may Marcos man doon. Pero I'm not saying na directly, right? Pero I feel like it was fortunate para sa kanila kasi it really set the stage for people na parang...
That's what I mean.
Di ba? It's... hindsight is 2020 pero hindi naman siya parang mga... Everyone was making the memes about him na he was the best guy.
You know what I love about Goyo? They actually depicted, kasi fucking yung psychopathic history teacher namin sa UST. You might know her. She's one of the oldest teachers. She's a girl.
Ma'am Mir?
Yes. Yes.
Was it Ma'am Mir nga?
Si Ma'am Mir.
You know, that's just a fucking reflex. Sino pa bang matanda? Ma'am Mir, yung mataba, yung bilog.
Yes. I remember her. Oh my God. That's Kuya Anthony.
Yeah, main building.
Main building, baby boy. Apart from yung mga ghost stories na sinasabi niya sa fucking main building namin. Fucking asshole. Pero yung sinabi niya yung Battle of Tirad Pass. Ay, papanood yan. Peke yan. Talagang nilampaso. Talaga yung mga sundalo sa Tirad Pass, wala silang laban. Apparently useless sila yung ginawa ni Gregorio del Pilar. Kasi I watched this Gregorio del Pilar fic before Goyo. It was played by one of the guapings. I forget his name. Whatever. Tapos, yeah, ang accurate daw ng depiction ng battle. Like, kulang sila sa ammo, sa training. And they just got slaughtered. Apparently, may isang namatay lang na Amerikano due to a lucky shot. But I think, okay. And look, I wasn't expecting the assassination of Goy to be so fucking brutal. And I thought, like, bababaril siya, tapos magba-black and white lang. Dude, the fucking bullet went out of his fucking cheeks, in the back of his skull, out of his fucking teeth. Like, oh my God. I wasn't expecting them to show that.
I think... Si Gerald, was it Gerald Tarog? Yun ba yung name ng director? I felt like I read somewhere na parang sobra siya nagsisi dun sa General Luna. And ito yung kanyang reaction sa General Luna na parang nagko-course correct siya, di ba? Na parang, fuck fans! Tapos, okay naman, ganon. I really stand by na I wish na dun sa General Luna yung ending. Kasi di ba pinapatay siya tapos hindi siya mapatay-patay. I wanted yung ending to be at yung grave niya. Tapos bigla may lalabas na kamay na mabuhay pa siya. I felt ganun na kasing ridiculous yung dulo eh. I mean, di ba? Like para I would actually really respect the movie if it went that far. Parang pagpabalik ako.
It would be funnier, pare. If it's the fist, yung kamay niya.
Aangat uli ang bagong buwan sa mga luna.
And by the way, naalala ko lang sa Goyo after watching it, they were setting up for another hot, pero sobrang disconnect yung Manuel L. Quezon election between him
Did they do
and
that? Did they do yung third movie?
yeah, pero like yung angas, yung fucking like you get what I'm saying, like action style, tapos biglang politics.
Why would you do that? Why would ano bang action kay Manuel L. Quezon? I don't know.
That's my point. That's my point. Like yeah.
Nagpapalitrato siya para dun sa 20 pesos. Tapos binabaril siya. Kasi I would think na yung Manuel L. Quezon is sort of, hindi ba closer siya sa Lincoln or something? Yung mga ganun type of movies.
That's why nga medyo nagtaka ako eh. After, that's kind of weird. I mean, you can have done like, sino yung huling rebelding general na kinapture? Basta, whatever.
Si Bonifacio? Hindi. Iba pa?
Hindi, yung huling general na rebelde na who got captured. Yung pinakahuli.
Yung Batanggenyo? Si Miguel Malvar?
Yes, yeah.
Siya ba? Siya nga ba?
Yeah,
I was right!
yeah.
I was right! I like si ano. I don't know if you read yung
Tigas
Dead
talaga ng
Balagtas
mga
strips
ulo
na
ng Batanggenyo.
I don't know if you've seen yung mga Dead Balagtas strips dati. Pero she used to do funny strips. Tapos ang cute ng drawing niya kay Jose P. Laurel kasi puppet president siya, di ba? So yung drawing sa kanya para siyang super shrimp na character na parang, hello! Parang gumagano lang.
That's cute.
Well, yun yung, I hear, like, people do make him out to be like super weak, but I hear he did some good stuff then. Pero
Yeah, I saw one Dead Balagtas script where fucking, like, she beheaded Doraemon and Suneo or something. Yeah. Fucking psychopath. Whatever.
okay, so that's movie talk. Let's round this out na. How do we round this out na?
Yung game na ginagawa natin.
Okay, sige.
Sige.
Let's start off with 5 letters. 5 letters.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
R E
R E
L
L
X.
X.
Okay, 4 letters.
Okay, RELX. Really exciting literature X-Men.
X-Men.
Yes.
RELX. I'll do one. Racist. Eggs. Lack. Xylophones.
Yes,
I don't know.
They hate white culture. Yeah. Racist.
Ikaw.
Okay. J
J.
O S
Fucker.
E L.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
Just open
Yes.
sensitive
Yes.
entries love a haiku.
Damn, pare. Haiku by Giselle Nicolas. Thank you guys for watching Gaming Gamers. Pasensya na dun sa fucking 20-minute. Oh, wait. Why?
You should advertise. I mean, I know no one's watching right now, but just in case, you should advertise yung host mo bukas.
Okay. I'll advertise 2 things. Every Monday, we do a satire version of like what would it be like if Pro Duterte people did a podcast. It's a satire that's not very subtle, so it makes it bad for some reason. But whatever haters say, it's very funny. And I'm also a host.
Wait, where do you do that? Where do you do
Monday-
your satire podcast?
Every Monday sa Facebook page ni just follow Red Oliero. We do that every Monday. And every Wednesday, I serve as the Ed McMahon sa Johnny Carson ni Red. Yes, I just humihirit lang ako when times are needed. At I play the dumb guy so that mas comfortable yung mga guests. Just follow.
Ah.
Yeah, just
I
follow.
like I like that you went Ed McMahon instead of like Andy Richter or
Yeah,
like si Paul Schaefer.
And Andy
Andy
Richter is
Richter's
such a
too
fucking.
mean. Eh.
He's too much a hog. Like the whole Conan's awesomeness, fucking asshole. But
I
yeah,
think I
but
think that's what worked. Well, sorry. Yun yung sabi ni Conan eh. Nung nag-apply si Andy Richter kasi he was an asshole. That's who I want. Gusto ko asshole.
yeah.
Okay, ano.
So,
Anyway,
thank you for watching, guys.
bye.
Bye.